She was the quirky girl from next door who became a Hollywood legend, the actress who defined a generation with her unique style, her unforgettable laugh, and an Oscar-winning performance that cemented her in film history. Diane Keaton has been a radiant, constant presence in our lives for over 5 decades. But today, the world of cinema stands still. Social media is in a state of shock, and headlines across the globe are reporting the unthinkable. The family of Diane Keaton has broken their silence, revealing the tragic and heartbreaking cause of her death. This isn't just another celebrity news story. This is the closing of a monumental chapter in Hollywood. What really happened to Diane Keaton? And why is the truth so much more devastating than anyone could have imagined? Stick with us because we're diving deep into the life, the legacy, and the untold story behind the tragic passing of an icon. Before she was Keaton, she was Diane Hall, a young girl from California with a dream. Her journey to stardom is the stuff of Hollywood fairy tales. She started in local stage productions, but her big break came from the most unlikely of places, a dinner theater production of Hair. But here's a piece of Hollywood trivia you might not know. She adopted the stage name Keaton because there was already another actress named Diane Hall registered with the Actors Equity Union. She chose Keaton as a tribute to the legendary comedic actor Buster Keaton, and little did she know that name would one day carry its own legendary weight. Her rise was meteoric. It was her relationship with the then unknown Al Pacino that landed her an audition for Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather. She got the part of Kay Adams, and suddenly Diane Keaton was in the most iconic film of a generation. But it was her collaboration with Woody Allen and Annie Hall that truly made her a star. That role didn't just win her an Academy Award, it won her a permanent place in the Fashion and Cultural Hall of Fame. The androgynous style, the hats, the baggy pants. She wasn't just playing a character, she was starting a movement. The 80s and 90s solidified her status. She wasn't just an actress, she was a brand. From the high-powered executive in Baby Boom to the vengeful and fabulous Elise in The First Wives Club, Keaton showed a remarkable range. She could make you cry in a dramatic period piece and have you roaring with laughter in a modern comedy. But behind the glamour, the Hollywood lifestyle of Diane Keaton was unconventional. In an industry obsessed with marriage and scandal, Keaton famously never married. She spoke openly about her great loves, Woody Allen, Al Pacino, Warren Beatty, but she never felt the need to conform. She became a mother in her 50s, adopting 2 children, and built a life on her own terms. She was also a passionate architect and photographer, a woman of profound depth beyond the flashing cameras. This independence, this unique spirit is what made her so beloved, and her sudden passing so shocking. The news first broke on a Tuesday morning. A simple, unconfirmed tweet sent the internet into a spiral. Reports are coming in that actress Diane Keaton has passed away. Denial was the first reaction. It had to be a hoax, another cruel internet rumor. But then, major news outlets began picking up the story. The silence from her representatives was deafening. And then, the statement came. Released exclusively to People magazine, the Keaton family confirmed our worst fears. The legendary actress had passed away peacefully, surrounded by her family and loved ones at her home in Beverly Hills. The cause of death was not immediately disclosed, leading to a frenzy of speculation. Was it a long illness, a sudden tragedy? Today, we can reveal what the family has now shared. Diane Keaton did not succumb to a long public battle with illness. Her passing was the result of a massive and sudden stroke. Medical sources close to the family confirmed that it was swift and, thankfully, painless. The woman whose voice and laughter filled our movie theaters for years was silenced in a moment. This revelation hits especially hard because Keaton was, by all public accounts, vibrant and active until the very end. She had just been spotted at a gallery opening. She was reportedly working on a new book, and her social media showed a woman full of life. This is the terrifying nature of a stroke. It can strike without warning, a stark reminder of our own mortality, even for our most immortal stars. The outpouring of grief from Hollywood has been immense. Longtime friend and collaborator Woody Allen called her the muse of my life. Al Pacino released a statement saying, "The light has gone out in Hollywood. She was my Kay, and so much more." Meryl Streep, in a tearful tribute, said Keaton was the blueprint for being uniquely, unapologetically yourself in this town. Her legacy is unshakable. She wasn't just an actress, she was Annie Hall. She was a style icon for women who refused to be put in a box. She was a director, a producer, an author, and a devoted mother. In a town that often chews up and spits out its stars, Diane Keaton carved a path of elegance, intelligence, and eccentric grace that no one has been able to replicate. The curtain has fallen on one of the most brilliant careers in cinematic history. The news of her passing and the heartbreaking cause revealed by her family leaves a void that can never be filled. But Diane Keaton's work, her spirit, and her unforgettable characters will live on forever. She taught us to embrace our quirks, to find strength in our individuality, and to always do it with impeccable style. She was one of a kind, and she will be desperately missed. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched you, please honor Diane's memory by sharing your favorite Keaton moment in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from the world of Hollywood. Stay tuned for more.